Good evening. It is such a pleasure to be here this evening to welcome you to the 2018 graduation for our registered nursing and licensed vocational nursing. I'm so happy you're here. We'll now wait as the new nurses get ready to enter.
Ladies and gents, this is the moment you've waited for. Ladies and gents, this is the moment you've waited for. You've been searching in the dark, sweat soaking through the floor. And buried in your bones, there's an ache that you can't ignore. Taking your breath, stealing your mind, and all that was real is left behind. Don't fight it, it's coming for you, running at you. It's only this moment, don't care what comes after. Your fever dream, can't you see, getting closer. Just surrender, cause you feel the feeling taking over. It's fire, it's freedom, it's flooding over. It's the picture and the
Please be seated. Welcome. I would like to introduce Dr. Kevin Walters, Superintendent, President of Allen Hancock College, for opening remarks.
Good evening. This is a good night. This is the culmination of what's been about a month of doing what we do best, which is confirming graduates into public service. And I saw somebody in an EMS jacket earlier today. We graduated our class of EMS. There he is. We graduated a class of EMS technicians who will be out to be first responders. Earlier this week we did firefighters. Last week we did Law Enforcement Academy, and in November we did Custody Academy, which is the jailers at the county jail. Nothing is more central to what a community college does than create public servants. And tonight our nurses that are graduating, many hopefully continuing, we're excited for them and we're excited for their future. We know that the work that they do is selfless, and what I can assure you is if you have a bad day and you have to have EMS or fire or police or nurses, you want to make sure that that person graduated from Hancock College, because you're going to get the best care you can imagine. I'm also very excited tonight because they're back to the Nurse Cratchit outfits here, and you guys will have to go, most of you will have to go look up who that is, but we love that you know, people of a certain age grew up, that's what a nurse looked like, and we're glad that you get to work in more comfortable clothes, but it's fun to see you back in the traditional garb. So thanks to all of you for coming, and a special thanks to our faculty and staff that will be introduced later. They do such a good job, and they are dedicated to making sure that your students get the best training possible anywhere in California or in the United States, and we're truly honored that you're here with us tonight. Congratulations, graduates.
It's my pleasure to introduce our faculty that we are so privileged to work with. And I'm going to introduce the VN faculty to start with. There are 3 full-time faculty who teach all the time. And that would be Eileen Donnelly, and Bethany Connor, who's new with us this year. And I round out the triad. I'm Bonnie. We're so very fortunate that we actually have faculty that were students. That means I can retire. That is so cool. We have part-time faculty who actually teach in both of our programs, which is amazing. It just increases our opportunity to teach our students. I'd like to recognize Jackie Miller, Veronica DeLahey, Randy Page, Pat Salazar, Beulah J., Debbie Eccles, and there's one more, and Larry's going to announce her because there's a few of those folks who teach in both. And Megan McComas, who's actually full-time RN, we're so grateful. And Larry. So we're a very intermixed group of faculty who really can help our students to be successful in that program. So I'm very happy about that. Larry?
The other triumvirate would be Holly Stromberg for the RN program. Megan McComas, also for the RN program. And I am the third part of the piece, Larry Manalo. We also have part-time faculty that contribute so much to the program that adds more diversity, that more clinical experience, as well as wisdom. And they are also here. We have Randy Page, Joelle Bianchi, Adelita Cheadle, Jerry Bozart, what's Jackson? And Jackie Miller. Thank you.
It wouldn't be possible for us to function if it weren't for Tanya Karstrom and Casey Hendricks. I don't know that Tanya's still here. She has a final exam at 6 o'clock. So we are very happy that she got us rolling and now she's off to pass that class. I would like to introduce the speaker for the VN program this evening, and that is Nicole Gibbons.
All right. Hi, everybody. Good evening and welcome. My name is Nicole, and I just want to say how honored I am to be chosen to speak before you today on behalf of the graduating LVN class. Although I am currently suffering from anxiety related to public speaking as evidenced by tachycardia, diaphoresis, admittance of weakness, but hey, I believe that if I made it through this first part of nursing school, I can make it through anything, including this speech. So first, I'd like to start by thanking everybody for being here tonight and by thanking our families, friends, loved ones, and plus ones. Thank you for attending nursing school with us. Thank you for listening to us. Thank you for lending us money. Thank you for letting us practice on you. Thank you for putting up with us, Mom, wherever you are. And thank you for any and every single thing you did to help us accomplish this dream and this journey. I could confidently say that not a single one of us could have done it without all of your love and support. We have sacrificed so much to get here, whether it be dinner with our families or soccer games with our kids or just family time in general, but we promise it will all be worth it, and we will do everything we can to do our best as nurses and make you all so proud. For some of us, our nursing school journey ends here and our nursing career begins, and for those who have chosen to go on, we hope and pray to continue to receive the same amount of support you have gifted us thus far. I now would like to thank all of our instructors. It's hard because you guys are behind me and I want to talk to you, but it was always clear that you guys were invested in us and you wanted us to succeed. Thank you for always protecting us and advocating for us. Thank you for fostering our solidarity and embracing our change from peers to friends. Thank you for having faith in us during times when we didn't believe in ourselves and assuring us it would all be worth it when our emotions were getting the best of us. Pat. Thank you for teaching us all the gold standards and all the mnemonics that we now dream about. Old cart. And thank you for sharing all of your personal tips and tricks. You will always see your influences in us and in our practice, and we will always hear your voices and your sayings in the back of our heads throughout our careers. We will always remember you, and we'll always be forever grateful for everything you guys have all done for us. Eileen, we will always remember your dance moves, your funny faces, your persnickety laughter, and your random exclamations of woohoo! Oh, and we're still waiting for our 5 points. So, Bonnie. We will always remember your efforts to calm us down because we're constantly freaking out, whether it's by playing us funny videos or making us listen to relaxing music or just making us sit there and deep breathe. And Beth, we'll always remember your Snapchat videos telling us, no, we can't go out to lunch. We apologize for being manipulative at times, and we promise to text you when we get our first VTech strip, after we check on our patient, of course. And now to my classmates. I cannot thank you enough for everything. Thank you for the nicknames, the inside jokes. Thank you for being there for each other and always wanting to lend a helping hand. Thank you for being the faces I can tolerate at 6 o'clock in the morning. It was through the grace of our lottery-based admission system that we were united, and I couldn't have asked for a more caring, joyful, or genuine class. It's been an honor to be alongside of you all and evolve with you, and I am proud of you all, and I consider myself lucky every day to know you, and I am proud to call all of you my friends. You're also quirky, unique, and individually beautiful, and the world is going to be a brighter place from all of you becoming nurses. So whether your journey ends here or whether I'll see you again in January, always remember to never stop growing, never stop learning, strive to be more, respect your elders, and floss. It's important. So although we are relieved that this chapter's over, I know I speak for everyone when I say that we are so excited to continue through the program and see what challenges we are faced with in our RN year and through the start of our nursing careers. We are prepared and excited to keep learning, keep laughing, and are eager to continue to treat patients and make a difference in people's lives, which is why we chose this profession in the first place. And as Maya Angelou stated, I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. And that's our goal as students and as nurses, which are to help our patients feel better, feel happy, and feel motivated to be healthy. Thank you.
Thank you, Nicole. That was awesome. I know how intimidating it can be. We make them stand up in front of their class all the time. They don't really like it, but it's, you know, we realize it's important. Now we've come to an important part of the evening. This is a really special tradition that Florence Nightingale started back in 1860 when she was honored with an award for her selfless service following the Crimean War. Florence chose to extend that honor to the nurses that she trained, and it was continued into the United States The first time it was done was in 1880 at Bellevue Hospital in New York City, which was one of the first nursing programs in the country. And we are very excited that that tradition continues for decades. This is a symbol that the student has successfully completed their rigorous educational process and that they are now eligible to sit for a national exam. So I would like to ask Eileen and Bethany to come up so that we can extend our pins to our wonderful graduating nurses. I'll ask the first row to stand. When I call your name, come forward, please. Nicole Gibbons. Sonia Lara. Leticia Camacho. Jaynard Clocar. Veronica Virgin. Morgan Fisher. I'd like to ask the next row to stand. Reynaldo Balbadinos. Crystal Hernandez. Maria Vasquez Balderas. Guianne Rose Soriano. Myra Garcia Barone. Adali Hernandez Suarez. I'd like to ask the next row to stand. Stephen De La Pena. Anthony Barnhart. Adrian Nunez. Caitlin Salinas. Martha Sandoval. Amanda Figueroa. Mark Pera. I'd like to ask the next row to stand. Jessica Ramos. Christine Reinick. Samantha Dorsey. Belia Sanchez. Ashley Mingle. Gidget Giglia. Jennifer Cape. I'd like for you to all give them a wonderful round of applause. It is a trend I hope to see. There are more men this year than we've ever had, so we're excited about that. Eileen Donnelly is going to do the pledge.
VN students, would you please stand? Raise your right hand and repeat after me. Before God and those assembled here, I solemnly pledge to adhere to the code of ethics of the nursing profession, to cooperate faithfully with the other members of the nursing team, and to carry out faithfully and to the best of my abilities the instructions of the physician or the nurse who may be assigned to supervise my work. I will not do anything evil or malicious. I will not knowingly give any harmful drug or assist in malpractice. And I pledge myself to do all in my power to raise the standards and the prestige of practical nursing. May my life be devoted to service and to the high ideals of the nursing profession. Thank you. You may sit.
The faculty and staff take really a lot of pleasure in all of our students, but they like to recognize some things that exemplify the values of the Allen Hancock College nursing programs. And these students are being recognized for those values. And we have 3 of them this evening. And the first one is a vote by the faculty and the students. That is a award for the student that exhibits excellence in clinical skills, communication, and caring. And that award goes to Belia Sanchez. The next award is given to the student exhibiting, for the student who's supportive, collaborative, and collegial. Congenial, maybe that's true too. And it is voted on specifically by the students for one of their peers. And this year, the award goes to Samantha Dorsey. Special situation this year. This last award is for the student that has the highest GPA. And it isn't often that we have it quite so close, but I would like to recognize the runner-up who was less than 0.3% different from the highest GPA, and that would be Ray Valdivininos. Stand up. I just wanted you to stand up and be recognized because you were so good. Less than 0.3%. Thank you. The person that has the highest GPA goes to Christine Reinrich. Students work hard in nursing school. You are aware of that because you see when they come home. They do have a few fun things they get to do every now and then. What we're doing now is a really fun part of the evening that I think we all look forward to year after year. And that is a slide presentation that just shows a lot of the things that they've been doing through the year. And then that will transition us into the RN program. So enjoy.
Take it in, but don't look down. 'Cause I'm on top of the world. Hey. I'm on top of the world. Hey. Been waiting on this for a while now. Paying my dues to the dirt. I've been waiting to smile. Hey. Been holding it in for a while. Hey. Take you with me if I can. Been dreaming of this since a child. I'm on top of the world. I've tried to cut these corners, try to take the easy way out. I kept on falling short of something. I could've gave up then, but then again I couldn't have, 'cause I've traveled all this way for something. I take it in, but don't look down. 'Cause I'm on top of the world. Hey. I'm on top of the world. Hey. Been waiting on this for a while now. Paying my dues to the dirt. I've been waiting to smile. Hey. Been holding it in for a while. Hey. Take you with me if I can. Been dreaming of this since a child. I'm on top of the world. 'Cause I'm on top of the world. Hey. I'm on top of the world. Hey. Been waiting on this for a while now. Paying my dues to the dirt. I've been waiting to smile. Hey. Been holding it in for a while. Hey. Take you with me if I can. Been dreaming of this since a child. And I know it's hard when you're falling down, and it's a long way up, and you make me round, but get up now. Get up. Get up now. And I know it's hard when you're falling down, and it's a long way up, and you make me round, but get up now. Get up. Get up now. 'Cause I'm on top of the world. Hey. I'm on top of the world. Hey. Waiting on this for a while now. Get up. Pay my dues to the dirt. I've been waiting this long. Been holding it for a while. Hey. Take you with me if I can. Get up. Dreaming of this since a child. I'm on top of the world. I close my eyes and I can see a world that's waiting up for me, that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care if they call me crazy. We can live in a world that we design. 'Cause every
and it is the work of each and every one of you by helping them for every day they have been in school. Please give yourselves a round of applause. We would also like to acknowledge Mary Pat Nelson, our department chair. Margaret Lau, our esteemed dean. And Bob Curry, our vice president of academic affairs. This year, the class chose Ariel Walker to speak on behalf of the RN class of 2018.
Sorry, Mom and Dad. I'd surprised them just now. Yoo-hoo! Good evening and welcome to the campus where your family member has been spending all of their time. Do you recognize somebody up here? Well, you can have them back now because we're all done. My name is Ariel Walker, and it's a great honor, quite frankly, a relief to be on the stage with these individuals. Couldn't have asked for a better set of friends who are all like family to me now, because we've literally been through a lot together, washed our hands, and then proceeded to have lunch after. I've had a lot of people ask me, how hard is nursing school? And at first I just stare at them with a, did you really just ask me that look on my face? But I reply with, well, it's the equivalent of being a piece of coal under pressure to become a diamond, carrying 40 pounds of books, or sporting the latest model of a rolling backpack like most of us did, constantly trying to make it through the week while feeling dead inside. It's the feeling you wake up on a Sunday and immediately begin to dread Monday, because that means you have clinicals the following 2 days where your instructors are watching you, judging every piggyback and IV push you do. What's an even worse feeling is when they ask for you to give a report on your patients you've barely researched and had any time to critically think about what is truly going on with them. Theory classes weren't too bad, except for when you mentioned case studies or quizzes, which just so happen to occur every other week. At this time, I'd like to thank UpToDate and Google for helping me out on all my research. Of course, on all our quizzes, every question had 4 correct answers. However, it was up to us to figure out which one was the most correct. And don't even get me started on select all apply. Slowly but surely, while each week went by, things started to click and it got better. When preceptorship came, I noticed everyone's mood was a lot lighter. Even though the days were longer, we all realized the full workload of a nurse and loved every minute of it. Every day we left feeling proud of how far we've come and recognized that we have truly made the perfect career choice. This nursing program is one of the greatest in the state, and I believe this is directly related to the amazing instructors who put in so many hours to work and mold us into the competent nurses you see here on the stage. Holly Stromberg said, actually yesterday, nursing defines who you are as a person more than it is a job, and I agree. I think I can speak on behalf of everyone up here. Thank you, Megan, Larry, and Holly, for everything you've taught us, and I hope we make you proud. Let's have a round of applause for the instructors. To all the family and friends here this evening, we'd like to say thank you, and we're sorry for this rough journey. It was not only rough for us, but it was rough for you as well. I understand why it would be challenging dealing with a sleep-deprived, malnourished, and overly stressed nursing student who is on the verge of insanity. I would like to address the children in the audience for a moment. Kids, your moms thought about you every step of the way. They hated it when they would miss your soccer practice, or dance recitals, or field trips. However, even after missing a lot of family time doing something for themselves, they were actually doing it for you. So when the ceremony is done, I want you to promise me that you will go up to your mom and give her the biggest hug and say thank you. Can you do that for me? All right. I have a few things I'd like to say to my family, and I'm going to try to do this without choking up, and it's not working. Mama Papa, thank you so much for the hour-long Skype dates. It really helped provide respite in times of stress. Chris, thank you for being a shoulder to cry on and the perfect listening ear I needed. Mom and Dad, thank you for pointing me in the right direction and helping me to never lose my focus. Your support means the world to me, and I wouldn't be here today without it. To conclude this speech, I would like to have you feel very motivated. As I said before, my name is Ariel. Yes, I was born and raised a Disney freak, so it's only perfect for me to quote a favorite movie of mine from the Princess and the Frog. You can wish and you can dream with all your little heart, but remember, Tiana, that old star can only take you part of the way. You gotta help him with some hard work of your own, and then yeah, you can do anything you set your mind to. All of us wished on that old star, but we also worked hard to earn this dream. Congratulations, graduates, we did it.
Thank you, Ariel. The lamp, a symbol of watching over your patients. They'll get it today. The pin, a symbol of identity from the school you graduated from. So to help us with handing the lamps and the pins, we have Holly Stromberg, Megan McComas, and Randy Page. Please step forward. Presenting the RN class of 2018. Berenice Cervantes. Zulika Banks. Nareda Hernandez. Jasmine Pisano. Brenda Gonzalez. Dahlia Oyuki Smith. Please sit down, next row, please. Ariel Walker. Kimberly Seong. You want the whole thing? Josie Cortez Valverde. You look good. Juliana Gutierrez. Dana Lynn Miller. Congratulations. Elizabeth Connolly. Rochelle Goodwin. Nicole Jacob. please. Staff Sergeant Justin Mora. Erica Lynn Davis. Brianna Marie Tipton. Anna Karen Lopez Sierra. Maria Elena Sanchez. Maria Arroyo. Marisol Santos. Daniela Perez. Next row, please. Joanna Salgado. Queen Elizabeth Wilmon. Nancy Dorado. Carissa Grider. Valerie Jean Beauregard. Andrea Lopez. Please be seated. Next row, please. Alexandria Perth. Jill Farrar. Megan Mason Davis. Jenna Harshberger. Jenna Naren Patton. The RN class of 2018. The Nightingale Pledge. In 2010, Jean Watson revisited the Nightingale Pledge. She integrated all the current work that nurses do. In celebration of what nurses do and what nurses can do, Holly Stromberg, in her final graduation as a full-time nursing faculty, will lead the RN class of 2018. We invite all the nurses in the room to join us in this very solemn pledge.
Okay, you ready? Raise your right hand. I solemnly pledge myself before God. And in the presence of this assembly, to faithfully practice my profession of nursing. I will do all in my power to make and maintain the highest standards and practices of my profession. I will hold in confidence all personal matters committed to my keeping in the practice of my calling. I will collaborate with the physician in his or her work and will devote myself to the welfare of my patients, my family, and my community. I will endeavor to fulfill my rights and privileges as a good citizen and take my share of responsibility in promoting the health and welfare of the community. I will constantly endeavor to increase my knowledge and skills in nursing and to use them wisely. I will zealously seek to nurse those who are ill wherever they may be and whenever they are in need. I will be active in assisting others and safeguarding and promoting the health and happiness of humankind. Congratulations, nurses.
Thank you. You could all sit. The faculty, staff, and administration take pleasure in recognizing students that exemplify the values of the Allen Hancock College Nursing Program. These students being recognized are representative of all the students in our programs. We have 3 awards. The first award is the Registered Nursing Caring Award. It goes to the student exemplifying the tenets of the Allen Hancock College Caring Curriculum. And this award goes to Maria Arroyo. The second award is the RN Professional Colleague Award. This award is voted by the classmates for the student that is noted to be supportive, collaborative, and collegial. We have 2 students who had the most votes. They are Daniela Perez and the other RN Professional Colleague Award goes to Dahlia Oyuki Smith. The final award is the RN Academic Achievement Award. It is for the student with the highest grade point average for all the nursing courses. The RN student with the highest GPA is Jenna Harsberger. Before we close, we would like to thank everybody who made this evening possible. The staff of PCPA have been most accommodating to allow us to interrupt their holiday offerings. Thank you. We also want to thank Holly Stromberg. Holly Stromberg is going to retire next semester. But to give you a story about Holly, Holly Stromberg taught more than about 800 nursing students in her tenure as a full-time nursing faculty here in Allen Hancock College. This does not include all the clinicians and allied health personnel she had taught in various capacities as a part-time instructor. She lives and breathes nursing. She upholds the standards of professional practice with no fail. She expects that all students she taught would espouse the same professional dedication. She says, "The patient is my responsibility. I would provide the best care to best serve the needs of every patient in my care or during my watch as a nursing instructor." She is a true educator. She provides an enriched learning experience in the classroom that is colored by her years of clinical experience as a critical nurse. When conducting clinical practicum, she ensures the safety of all the patients. She ensures that the students learn the value of professional responsibility and accountability for safe and effective nursing care. She teaches by example. She models behaviors and attitudes becoming of a professional nurse. She will be missed by those who work closely with her, including me. She will continue to be a nurse in other capacities beyond the classroom, that I know for sure. Her family definitely welcomes her new adventure, grandparenthood and nurse author published. She would never stop practicing as a nurse. It is part of her core constitution. She leaves a legacy of professionalism and true nursing dedication, both in nursing education and clinical practice. People she had encountered through the years speak highly of her knowledge and abilities. There's no scarcity in positive adjectives to describe her. Holly, I personally will miss teaching with you. Generations of students greatly appreciate your contributions to their practice. We all look forward to your new adventure. RN class, on behalf of the current nursing class, thank you.
I also want to thank Holly. I started a semester after her, and she was such a great mentor to me, and I will miss a lot of our humor in the hallways. So we get one more semester with her, but we wanted to be sure we got a chance to publicly acknowledge her in this setting for all that she's done. It's been a wonderful evening. We thank you for coming. I want to thank PCPA. Come and see Peter Pan. If you didn't, we hoped he'd fly in, but guess that didn't happen. And I want to thank the Jared and Caesar who put up our lovely slideshow. And I just wish you all a very wonderful, happy holiday. I'd ask that you remain seated as our graduates go up the stairs, and they will meet you in the foyer. Thank you. Good evening.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air like I don't care, baby, by the way.